There's a quiet truth beneath the surface today, Pisces. Let's dive in and see what's going on for you. Take a deep breath. We're going to get into some stuff here, Pisces. You know, your energy today feels like it's a little bit of a veil. But that veil is thinning. And I know, the veil's thin at Samhain and Beltania, but it feels like your veil's thinning, Pisces. Neptune, and all. There's a truth you've been circling, a feeling that you've been brushing against. Today it feels like it wants to take form, like it wants to come through for you. So let's find out what's going on. Any subtle revelations, emotional clarity that comes through, inner confirmations that you might hear from this video or others that you watch. We're probably gonna ring in your head. Gonna be like, yeah, that's it. That's what I'm going through. So let's go ahead and see what our currents are carrying. I am going to pull an angel oracle for you today. Angels said they wanted to work with Pisces today. I said, okay, we're doing work with Pisces today. So let's pull an angel oracle for you. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, positive intentions. So your intentions may be good, Pisces. Let's see. Let's see what's going on for you. So I've developed a spread for us. The first card out it's just a simple 5-card spread. We'll pull clarifiers if we need to. If you've not viewed my channel before, welcome to you. This is the first Pisces reading of my series of the zodiac, and every 12 days you'll get a new reading from me. So I do 1 sign a day, and I try to put them out, in consecutive order around the wheel. So the zodiacal wheel, and so Pisces is the last one. So last but not least, not least, you're our spirit, Pisces, whether you know it or not. You're my North Node, so I resonate with you. You're what I strive for. So your higher self, your higher vibration is what my life is all about. So the spiritual, the unknown, diving into that, the deep end of the pool, Pisces. So I did a spread that I'm calling the title Shift, which is also the title of this video. And it's going to be the undercurrent. So what's been moving beneath your awareness. The emotional truth of what you've been sensing but not fully naming. Then we'll pull a card for what wave is rising for you, what's building momentum in your life. We're going to look at the driftwood, so what's meant to be released, or something that you're supposed to stop clinging to. The lighthouse, and that's what is your intuition guiding you towards. So what's your intuition saying yes to? And the shoreline, and what becomes possible once you follow the pull of the tide. So that's the outcome. Grounded manifestation, new emotional landscape that might be waiting for you. So let's take a look. Pardon me, Pisces. My goodness, got a frog in my throat. Maybe something wrong with your throat chakra. You may not be able to speak your words. Something clogging you up in there. Might be. I'm going to grab a drink because I don't like that clogginess. See if I can get rid of it. I don't know if any of you have noticed, but I have this. How could you notice? Because I never bring it on camera. but something that I'll share with Pisces here is my little crystal. And I look over at it sometimes. So I've got it. It's on this cute little cat statue. I don't know. Any of you Pisces like cats, but it's got 3 little kitty cats on it. I don't know why I'm sharing this with you, because Spirit just said show them the ball and the cats. So cats and crystals may be important to you. And maybe something that's a sign for you that this reading might be meant for you. Okay? So, all right, let's take a look at what's going on with this Pisces. Pisces, your energy is interesting. I like your energy. Your energy's interesting. So we got the Hanged Man as the undercurrent. So someone's been trying to see things from a different perspective. Now this Hanged Man card, she's hanging upright. But there's angels' wings above her. So she's receiving from the angels different ways to look at things, newness, different ways to see things, different perspectives. So, Spirit, what's the different perspective about? The 9 of Pentacles. So some of you are looking into different ways to work. Different ways to monetize. Different ways to bring in a little more cash flow. But you're also looking back at your work, and you're pretty proud of yourself. You know, we're looking at the work you've already done. Seeing it from a different perspective. Hey, maybe it's not so bad what I've done, but I can do better and I can make more. I can do something else as well as what I'm doing. I have enough energy for that. Maybe that's the new perspective. All right. Spirit, what wave is rising? So what's building momentum? What is building momentum in Pisces? It's building momentum. Okay. All right, so I got 2 cards. The first card that came out was the 3 of Swords. Now, the 3 of Swords is generally about brokenheartedness. I think what it is with this deck is the truth around your broken heart and what you can do to heal it. And what you can do to heal it is the Queen of Pentacles. You can get into that energy of nurturing yourself. So, Pisces, don't be afraid to give yourself the love that you give to everyone else. Okay? I think when we start to pour into us what individually, what we're lacking from the world, what we're lacking from our partnerships, what we're lacking from everybody else, we need to be willing to put that into us. So the same energy you're putting into everyone else, pour that into you. Okay? That's how you get over heartbreak and disappointment, is to love yourself. I mean, to love yourself enough to heal. Pisces. All right. What have you been clinging to? What's this driftwood? What's the driftwood? Can I get another one? Okay, give me. Okay. All right. Now I got to make sense of this. What's the driftwood? Well, the driftwood is absolutely something we need to lay to rest. And I got the Four of Swords, which is my lay it to rest card. Just look at it's in the graveyard. Look. It's my lay it to rest card. Lay it to rest. Just let it go. You can't build on this foundation. Let it go. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is telling me that we need to stop clinging to romanticized versions of love. And maybe not permanently. No, not permanently. But I'm hearing stop making mountains out of molehills when it comes to your love life. Okay? Meet people where they're at. Okay? Your romantic partnerships, your familial partnerships, those kinds of things. We need to put aside the romantic notions of. We also need to stop being, and I don't think this is true for all Pisces, just a few of you, but being smug and being cruel to yourself, to others. So I got the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is usually full of passion, desire, creative spark, knows exactly what he wants, goes after what he wants. And sometimes that attitude needs to be the one that gets squashed. We don't need to do that. So it's Spirit's asking you to stop clinging to these ideas around how you run your life. You know, some of you, I'm feeling some of you are like, I'm just so emotional. I'm such a Pisces. And I can't get a hold of myself. And some of you, I'm just feeling like you're dictators. Like you're little dictators running around your world. Do this, do that, do this, do that. Don't do this, don't do that. Wow, lighten up. Lighten up, Pisces. What is going on? Nothing ever works for me. Yes, it does, Pisces. You just got to see it. Okay? Positive intentions. You know, don't be all melancholy and sullen. Positive intentions. And what is your lighthouse? So let's look at what the lighthouse is. What's that beacon and what judgment? Yes, yes. Call judgment on yourself. I gotta stop acting like that. Judgment is a light bulb moment going off. Okay, the lighthouse. Okay, you're sailing in the dark and there's the lighthouse leading you to shore. You see the truth of your behavior. You see the truth of others' behaviors. You finally see it. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. And what becomes possible if you follow the pull to shore? What becomes possible for Pisces here? Okay, we got 2. Oh. So there's a decision to be made when you reach the shore. And it's about truth and clarity. In the Rider-Waite, she's blindfolded. And she needs to make a decision. which option's best. And she can't make that decision because she's blindfolded. So she feels stuck. In this card, it's different. Okay, she's not blindfolded. She still needs to make a decision. She still needs to listen to her inner truth to guide her. Okay, but she gets to do that with her eyes wide open. And the shoreline is the Wheel of Fortune. There's a fated and destined event that's going to happen for you once you make this decision. So I don't know what the decision is for everyone. I don't know what decision you're making. I don't know what choices you're making. But the choice is yours, Pisces, to make. And Spirit's advising you to go within to make that decision, to really weigh the pros and cons, to really look at the situation and ask your higher self what direction you need to go in. All right, anything else that we need to know? Any final words, final messages for our Pisces friends today? Anything final words? Yeah, lay down the burdens, Pisces. Lay them down. 10 of Wands. Okay, you don't have to carry everything on your back. You can put a few of the burdens down, continue on your journey. You can lay them all down and continue on your journey. But the 10 of Wands is saying, hey, don't carry it all. You don't have to. You don't have to carry all of the weight on your shoulders, Pisces. So as you rise, imagine wringing out your spirit like a cloth. Releasing what isn't yours, keeping only what feels like truth. Don't demand the actions. Invite alignment into your life. Move through today with the softness of someone who knows their inner world is speaking. And that inner world is speaking clearly. Trust the tide, trust the pull. Let go of the driftwood. Trust the knowing that doesn't need proof. If you found this reading to be helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Help my channel to grow. And I look forward to seeing you in 12 days, Pisces. Go forth and conquer, you beautiful souls.